everyone, I am Wild Wookie, the creator behind Wild Wookie Films. I started this channel to share the beautiful stories, culture, and raw life of the Wookie people and the mountain regions we call home. Well, today I want to talk honestly about my journey as a YouTuber, what worked, what hasn't, and what nobody tells you. Whether you are a new creator or just curious, I will share the real truth about views, YouTube gurus, search engine optimization, thumbnails, and what YouTube is really about in 2025. Alright, this is our YouTube story. Alright, cool. You. It's about you, and that's your tube. Alright. YouTube. Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. So, why I started this channel? What was my passion all about? Was it for culture? Was it lack of representation? What was it? What was the initial excitement? Where were the frustrations? Where were the views coming from? Was there any support? And was algorithm working in my favor? Alright? So, how much time I spent on YouTube and why I did not quit even I got so less views, and what's keeping me going. Okay, small wins means a lot. Okay, just 50 to 20 views or 100 views approximately, it's a small win. And first comment, you become more happy when you see the first comment and you see the first subscriber. Okay, that's our YouTube journey of the Wild Wookie Films. Today is mostly about the YouTube, the journey of the wild. Alright, guys, at first I thought just uploading beautiful video from our valleys and getting live would go viral, but it does not. Some videos got 10 views, and no one told me that even amazing content can die without good titles, SEO, or thumbnails. Cool. I was just getting 7 to 10 views. You know, small rewards, one subscriber, and just one person liked one of my videos. Cool. But I never knew about search engine optimization, guys. Nothing about SEO. I don't know about thumbnails. Okay. Just 4 years on the YouTube, and now I know this stands for search engine optimization, and thumbnail is like cover of the book. You can judge a video by its cover, but in real life you cannot judge a book by its cover. Okay, these are two different things. On YouTube you need to over exaggerate, add some curiosity and some curiosity lines so people can click on your thumbnail in order to get your video and to watch your video to the end. Well, I never did any clickbait titles and clickbait thumbnails. All I did is just randomly throw it there and then expect the algorithm to work. But it is not working like that. Nothing went viral, alright? That's the truth about YouTube. Now, I already watched many of the YouTube mentors and gurus, which the people that call themselves gurus and the master of the art. I watched many of them. Now they were misleading. There's misleading advice coming from them, and that really did not work. Okay, some gurus just repackage basic information to sell courses. Okay, their aim is to sell courses. Okay, courses, but they did not help you in any area. I watched many of them, 100 of them, guys, and ended up with the same views, 7 to 10 views, and that's amazing. Cool. Okay, many gurus never what do you say grew a real channel themselves. Okay, when you go to they say we have done this and we done that, and they show their graphs like this and their money. They're showing something which did not even happen. When you go and check their profile and their videos, it's a different story. They're faking. They did not ever research. Well, real growth takes time. We know that. Testing and patience and persistence. Tips and tricks don't work. Okay? Real growth needs time. Time is the best teacher. Okay? When I was first on the YouTube, I knew nothing about that. I just did the upload and it regenerated the thumbnail, and all just whatever was in the video. I made a title out of it and then ready to go. Well, I learned from it. I tested different titles, thumbnails, and there was no such egg. The gurus failed. I also applied some of the tips and tricks and ended up with the same views, 7 to 10. Amazing. What actually helped me was experimenting. Okay, I just went to the YouTube, searched in the bar whatever people were searching, how to grow on YouTube, and there were things which were getting views. The information packed inside was useless, but the title there was getting views. I got my topic just by typing in the search bar. There I got my title. Well, when I clicked on the topics of the titles in the search, then the gurus popped in with all this fake information. Cool, guys. Thus I just make valuable content or post 5 times a week or 9 times a week, but that's not enough anymore. I tried following what the YouTube experts said, but it did not even work. What worked for me was understanding the algorithm and the audience and learning YouTube system, not just listening to hype or following the viral trending topics. Okay? You should know your audience. Well, my audience was all the mountain people. First I knew it, and then for views I went to the trends following all these gurus and ended up with the same 7 to 10 views. Crazy. Okay, first you need to know your audience. When you know your audience, then you can push the algorithm. Well, algorithm will push you further, show your content to more people, and that's true. Cool. Now I only post once a week. I mean the long videos coming on Saturday evening time, and I just let it with the thumbnail, with the title, and it takes the time 1, 2, 3, 4 days, and I see some changes. Now I get 100 to 200 views, and that's an achievement, guys, jumping from 7 views to 100 views. That's called change, that's called growth. Real growth comes from persistence. Amazing. What is YouTube really? Well, YouTube is not just a platform, alright? It's a search engine, an algorithm, and a business. Okay, when you first open the YouTube, you see a search bar. It's all based on that very specific area. Whatever you search in, that video appears. Alright? So always design your video for search. Okay? Not for browse, not for anything. Only for search. And it will grow forever. It will go green. But if you only design it for clickbait or for browse, for the home page, then suddenly more people will come in. Maybe your video will get viral. But what about the long run? Your video will die after some time. When you don't make another viral video, then YouTube is not going to push you further. But if you do it for search, okay? Search. That's what YouTube is all about. Do it for search and YouTube will give you some views. One day, 1 view. Second day, 1 view. 1 month, 10 views. 1 year, 100 views. So the views will continue on growing. Alright? And same is with the algorithm. You put it for search, people, for real people, okay? Not bots. Real people will find you through search, okay? And then if real people will find you through search, then definitely algorithm here is gonna push you further in time. So that's how YouTube works. The goal of YouTube is to keep people busy on the YouTube. And how is that gonna happen? Through the search. The more the search, the more people search, the more the algorithm pushes your video to more people. So that's how YouTube keeps you busy on the platform. So they don't want you to go or leave the platform because they get the money here. YouTube. You feed YouTube, YouTube feeds you. That's the rule number 2. YouTube promotes videos based on watch time, click-through rate, and engagement, okay? They say in the first 30 seconds or 20 seconds, hook your viewers, okay? Nowadays, I see the gurus that just put some graphs and money and kind of fast forward moving things. But in the actuality, it's not that thing. They just fake it up, okay? Script. The first 30 seconds, like it's jumping here and there to engage you, okay? Engage you in the 30 seconds so they can watch you for long. Well, I don't believe in this kind of trick because when you trick the algorithm in the 30 seconds and when people find your content is useless after the 30 seconds, they will never watch your video. Although they have clicked on it, but you haven't fulfilled the promises you said in the 30 seconds, and all that goes into vain. Okay? I never do that. I just keep it real. No hooks, no nothing. Okay? Whatever information is back there, it's there. If you want to watch it, then watch it. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. Alright? Real people will find real content anyways. Bots will look for hooks, okay? Hooks are for bots, okay? Hooks are for bots. I mean robots. But real people don't go for hook. They are not fish. Okay? We are not catching any fish here. We are dealing with real people. You're not faking or over exaggerating things. Nowadays in 2025, people want to become real, okay? They want real information. Doesn't care about the hook, doesn't care about the editing, sound effects, whatever you call it. It's not gonna happen like that. And watch time, yeah. Real people will watch your videos, and bots will just watch your hooks. That's the problem. Click through rate. Okay, CTR, they say. I studied YouTube forever now. It's like 4 years journey on YouTube. And all I do is just study these elements of the YouTube. Click through rate. Okay, there's your thumbnail. People click on your thumbnail in order to get to your video, or they are reading your title and then looking at your thumbnail. In most cases on the smartphone, people don't read the title. They first see the thumbnail. Okay, if you put some random things there, like for example, there is a mountain K2 or Mount Everest, and in the real video there is no any Mount Everest. People have clicked on your thumbnail, then they went to your video, and then they watched the 30 seconds, and they don't find any Mount Everest. They are not satisfied. More people are not satisfied that way, because you have made a fake video, and that's not gonna become successful on the YouTube. So your CTR is now destroyed. Your audience is gone. When your audience is gone, it means the algorithm, it will not work in your favor. Okay, think it is like a business. The more you satisfy business, the more you satisfy your customers, the more business you will have. You fulfill all your promise. Okay, they are interrelated. When you lie to them, you offer some cheap stuff saying this is the #1 camera on the planet, like this nice GoPro with a day timing, 24 hours battery life, and you just send it to a client here, and when the client reviews your product, uses your product, unboxes your GoPro, and then finds it's only working for 10 minutes, okay, guess what? He will give you a bad review. A bad review means more clients are destroyed. A good review means, okay, let's give it a good review. 5-star, 4-star review. It means another customers are coming in for the business. Bad review means no more customer is coming because you lied. You lied to yourself. You're offering this and that. Okay, excuse me, guys. Oh, sorry. Sneezing time. Okay, that was business, and you will get engagement that way. Okay, the more you satisfy your clients or customers, the more engagement you will have. They will order more GoPro from you, and you will offer more service to them. So that's the business on YouTube. Cool. If your video makes people stay on YouTube longer, you win. It's not about being the best filmmaker, it's about being the best YouTuber. Okay? It's about you and your YouTuber. Become the best YouTuber. People don't care about how good you're in filmmaking. But if you make people stay more on YouTube, then YouTube is satisfied. Okay? YouTube wins, you win. But if you're a good filmmaker and you are on YouTube and nobody's coming here to watch your films or video, then you lose. That's the #1 issue. So always work for YouTube, okay? Keep people longer on YouTube and you will win. So always look at your interest, okay? People's interests. What they want to watch. If you give them the same offer, then they will stay. But if you're just a filmmaker and they're just randomly throwing stuff in there, then people are not gonna watch it. Although few will come, but they will just only hurt the algorithm. So instead, be the best YouTuber. The best YouTuber is the one who keeps people longer on the YouTube. And that's what YouTube wants. Amazing, guys. Thank you for connecting with Wild Wookie Film, guys. If you have any questions, do let me know. Because this is a real person talking to real people. Because now I have a small YouTube. You will be growing with me. I'm not a very expensive kind of YouTuber. I'm a person talking to a person. If you need help, I'm here to help you guys in real, okay? Not selling any courses, okay? That's who I am. Now, more people talk about niche, N-I-C-H-E, niche. Well, what is a niche? What is a niche? Okay, let's go a little. Okay, maybe here, or maybe up, like that. What is a niche? Okay, where was the niche? Okay, went there. Let me write it again. Niche. What is a niche? A niche is your channel's main focus, okay? It's what people expect from you. For example, your travel, culture, food, and whatever you like. Don't try to do everything. Find one strong area and dominate it, okay? So, what's your channel's main focus? For example, let me break it down for you. Niche. Niche is a very narrow kind of area, okay? For example, there is a world. It's a broader niche, okay? It's a broad term. But if you go to any country, you narrow it down, okay? You go to country. This is very broad. Many people are searching and there's a lot of competition. Then you go to a country. Now this is a little competition than that. And then you go from country to city. Okay, you narrow it down. And then you go to village. Now you are to an area where you are more niched, more specific, okay? And then you go to, because village is also now a broader term, you can narrow it down further. Okay, for example, farm life in the village. Now you narrow it down. You can go further with that, okay? Only with cows, okay? You only have cows. You're only talking about cows now. In the farm you have cows, okay? Or you're just gardening or planting trees or whatever you do. Then you are now into a niche, okay? See? From the world, you jump to a country, to a city, to a village, to a farm, to cows, or to gardening, whatever. And that is how you niche it down. Okay, let me give you another example of niche. How to niche, because people are having problems with niche. So my job is to make it easier for you. For example, you do travel. Travel, okay? This is a very broad term. Okay, where are you traveling? What's your motto? It's a very big term. Okay. You are, for example, hiker. Okay, again, hiker is a big term. Okay, do you narrow it down? Solo hiker. Solo hiker, okay? You are now a solo hiker, and you are hiking in the uh, Alps, okay? Now people are interested in this because you are showing this area. You narrow it down from travel to hikers to solo hikers to Alps, and then maybe there are hidden areas nobody have seen that, and you're going to specialize in that. Okay, this was another example. Let me give you one third example and then we will proceed. For example, okay, it's blur. Here we have a dress, okay? Dress is a very broad term. Now, what will you do with the dress? Okay, you are sewing a dress. Okay, you have just narrowed it down and then dress. Okay, let me draw a dress for you. For example, this is a dress right here. Now, to be more specific, you are only working on the buttons, okay, buttons. You are specialized in buttons, okay? Not the whole dress, not the sewing, only the buttons. You're gonna just put the buttons on the dress, yeah. That's where you are specialized. Amazing, guys. Cool. Let's see how many people ask me questions. People come in, people go out, but no questions. Amazing. Now, what is search SEO? What is SEO all about? Search engine optimization. Okay, that search engine optimization means making your video easy to find, okay? Easy to search, easy to find. You're optimizing it for the engine, okay? Any search word you optimize for engine is called SEO. For example, solo hiker. Now you are gonna optimize this for the engine. Okay, solo hiker. You can just go down. What is your story? Solo hiker in the Himalayan, in the Mount Everest hiking in 2025. Now you have just optimized. People searching for solo hiker for the Mount Everest, they are gonna find you. This is how you optimize it, okay? YouTube is the world's second biggest search engine. So we have to use keywords in our title, in our description, and tags and hashtags so people can discover our videos, okay? If this is a search engine optimization, so we need keywords. These are the keywords: solo hiker, Mount Everest, alone, okay? For beginners, whatever you do, you just write it for the title, description, use keywords there. Cool. So there are different tools for keywords all around the internet, but the best tool is the YouTube itself, okay? That thing, the search bar. The search bar is your biggest tool for keywords because already everything is there. If you just type how to grow on YouTube, and then it will show you further keywords. It will niche you down. When you click it, it will go to another, just add something else, any alphabet, A, B, C, D. It will show you further things in time. So you don't need any further extensions because YouTube itself is doing the job better. So all you need is just pick some idea, some title, and then make videos and just upload that. That's how you do that, boys. So now let's talk about thumbnail, okay? maybe here. Thumbnail. Cool. Thumbnail. Maybe I go to another page. Okay, let's go to another page. Oh yeah. Maybe right there. Thumbnail. What makes a great thumbnail? I don't know what is a great thumbnail. Thumbnail. Okay, that's a thumbnail, okay? That's my thumb and that's my nail. Whoa. Thumbnail. Some say use bright colors. Bright colors, they say. Some say use the human face for emotions. Human face for emotions. And some say use bold text. And some say clear and simple. No over exaggeration. Okay, that's what they say. A thumbnail is like your book, okay? The cover of your book. People click based on thumbnail. It's more important than the video itself in many cases. And that's true, guys. No matter how beautiful your video is, but if your thumbnail is, not satisfying people are not clicking on it, then your video dies. So now people trick the algorithm by putting bright colors, human faces, and all those things. I don't know what has happened to YouTube. Why there is no raw footages, raw things. They just over exaggerate things in the thumbnail in order to get the clicks. Once they get the click, they get the views. So my problem was thumbnails more, because I never add any over exaggerate thumbnail. Okay, I just let YouTube regenerate whatever is in the video for the thumbnail, and that way I got just 7 to 10 views. But the time I went for bright colors, human faces, text, all those things, then I got some views. But that was not very satisfying, because more people clicked on it, but they never watched the video to the end, and that way my video died. Okay, so always use footages from your video, and then you can make thumbnail out of it using bright colors, human faces, whatever you do from the video itself. Okay, never over exaggerate. Don't fake things. Choose something from the video, and then you can polish that image, and then you can make it a thumbnail. That way it will work better. But nowadays I see even the gurus, they use something from the artificial intelligence image generations, and they put it in the thumbnail. But when you go watch the videos, there is no such a thing. Okay, the thumbnail is not seen anywhere in the video, so they are faking things. But it's up to you. If you want to go for that, go for that. If you want to be real, then go for the footages taken from the video itself. Amazing, guys. Thank you, guys. Now, click-through rate has always been a problem. Okay, percentage of people who clicked after seeing the thumbnail. Again, that is going for that thing there. Percentage of people. Then we have got average view duration. How long people stay on your videos. That's very important. Okay, you get the CTR on your thumbnail. And guess what? Average view duration is not satisfying, because you never kept the promises you made in the thumbnail. But if all the promises you made in the thumbnail are seen in the video, then you will get a better average view duration. Okay, more people are gonna stay on your video till to the end, and there's how you get the, what was that, retention rate. More people about talk about retention, the percentage of video they watched. Okay, this is the percentage of video they watched after clicking on your thumbnail. Okay, now I find 50 to 70% retention is good if you want to grow on YouTube. If you get 50 to 70% retention, amazing, you done a wonderful job. But my problem is I never get any of these. My retention rate is 20 to 30 or maybe 15. That's the reality, man. I cannot retain people, and I need to work on this in the future. How to retain, how to keep the retention rate higher, 50 to 70%, in order to grow well on the YouTube. Okay, YouTube promotes videos that get clicks and keep people watching. Simple. They get the click and people watch. That's how you get the retention. Amazing, guys. If you're on a question, let me know. Okay, now influenced by the TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, now the shorts have jumped in to YouTube. Well, great for fast growing. If you want to grow fast, that's good. If you want to test some ideas before launching the big channel for lengthy videos, it's good for testing, okay? Test yourself for easy growth. Okay, you can get viral here in the show much easier. And if you want to gain subscribers, then this is the option for you. Okay, it is fast. Shorts are fast. Okay, people don't have time to watch all till to the end. Okay, here you need the hook and all the stuff in order to get tested for growth, for subscribers. My mistake was I never did any research on shorts, and I suddenly jumped on the shorts and uploading one video. Okay, 15-second video. I got 100 subscribers and it ruined my long videos. Nobody watched my longer content, and that was, sign of downfall. If you want to grow on the shorts, grow on the shorts. If you want to grow on the long videos, then just grow on the long. You cannot swim. You cannot go in two boats, okay? Just ride one boat at a time in order to grow. Okay. Then we have got live videos, live streaming. This thing builds deeper connection, okay, and boosts watch time. Right now, I'm doing the live video, you know that. Well, look, if I'm doing the live video, in order to connect with my people, all those 0 people watching or 3 people coming and then disappearing, nobody contributing, and that's okay. Cool. It will build connections. It will, give you some views or watch time, the lives. Then we've got the community post, whatever that is. Community, okay, where's that? Okay, there we can show behind the scenes and we can build loyalty, or ask questions in the polls, teasers, whatever that is. You go into the community, okay? You tell people that this video is coming in, or you can ask for feedback, or you can connect with your community, ask them questions, or let them contribute. Say something in the community. Like polls, you ask questions with certain areas and they say they vote, okay? they vote for you and you can make videos accordingly. But if you have a weak community just like mine, nobody's gonna contribute. And it will trick the algorithm that this channel is not doing anything good. So, small YouTubers will face problems in different sectors, in the lives, in the community, in the shorts, in the long videos. So it's always been a tough journey, guys. No doubt. But you keep on going. So now, let's see what's working today in 2025. Let's see. Our main job is to focus on retention. Alright? We have to hook our audience in the first 15 seconds. Okay, I just experimented everything, tested everything, and nothing worked. Now, what I'm going to do in 2025 is focus on retention. Retention, okay? As I mentioned earlier, 50 to 70% retention is a good sign. We have to hook our audience in the first 15 seconds. Okay. And we have to be very consistent. Consistency is the key. Retention, consistency. Okay, even if people don't watch your videos, you still have to upload once a week, every week. Don't care about the views, 7 to 10 views, okay. Don't worry, don't be sad. It's okay, it's alright. Keep on posting, okay? Keep on posting and build up a library of videos. And that way you can be consistent. Okay, if you want to post shorts, then you can post shorts 3 to 5 times or whatever time a week you can. You can post shorts as well. And if you are running short out of ideas, then AI is your friend, okay? Ask questions. Ask for ideas. This artificial intelligence or the ChatGPT or whatever that is, it will give you some outliners or script or ideas or stories, whatever you like. And then you can use that help from the AI and generate your videos in order to stay consistent. Well, guys, then you've got your analytics. Analytics. Okay, let me write it here. Analytics. What's that all about? Analytics. We have to go for analytics like every week. We have to see what's people watching, what's keeping them watching your videos. Okay, there's the analytics. What are they watching? What other contents are they watching from your competitors, so on and so forth. Always look at the analytics to know your audience, what they're watching. Look at competitors in your niche and study the titles and thumbnails, okay? If you're making videos about travel, then watch similar contents on the YouTube in order to get some ideas. How are they making their titles and thumbnails? So you can take inspirations accordingly. So that way you can grow faster. Okay, you don't need to invent the wheel. Wheel is already there. You just go and swim with it, okay? Go with the tide. Go where the money goes. Go where the hair goes. You don't need to go here and you will be lost. And you will never be able to find yourself. Don't invent any new idea, okay? You don't need. Because everything has been invented. All you need is to go with the flow. Cool. These are your competitors already there. Study their niche, their titles and thumbnails, whatever. Jaw. Don't chase trends blindly. Cool. Bring your story into the content. If you just choose blindly, you will get lost, okay? Don't always go for trends. See if that thing relates with your channel, your content. If something is random, with making travel videos and suddenly there is a trend about something else like music or whatever that is, and you just go after that. What you did here, you just destroyed your niche and you jumped into some other thing which was not yours. If you want to go in the music, then fuse them together. Travel and music, fuse them. Okay? Don't just go and jump into random trends, and that way you will destroy your channel, okay, your niche. But if you want to go, then smoothly, okay, a transition where comes in, like a travel and music. You're going for a hike and you're listening to music, that's okay. But if you're dancing with some trend and has nothing to do with travel, then you are destroying your channel. Okay, then they say collaborate with small YouTubers. It helps to reach new audience. Okay, but channel like mine, we are small. We are a small channel, okay? So if another small channel is there and it's growing, okay, growing, and you can collab with that other channel if they want to collab, okay? If they don't want to collab, don't collab. If they want to collab, you can just email them or ask them, whatever you do. If they want to collab, then you can collab. Then that way, your channel and his channel will grow together. But if they don't want, it's okay. No problem. Alright, guys. Do let me know if you have any questions. How did you stay motivated? Okay. Like 4 years now on the YouTube. For me, motivation was the biggest problem. But I'm still here. So I'm asking you, how did you stay motivated? Which videos got the most views if you are a small YouTube channel? Okay, what cameras do you use? What would you do differently? Or what's your niche? Okay, there are several questions. You can choose one and you can just say it loud if you want. If you don't want, it's okay. Cool, guys, cool. If you are starting YouTube, don't expect fast success. Focus on learning, testing, experimenting, okay? Show up even when no one's watching your videos. We all know it's a slow process at first, but that's normal. If my story helped you, subscribe to Wild Walkie Films and let's grow together, guys. I can further help you with descriptions and with thumbnails. Okay, the little I know, I can be a little help. So that's my story, guys, from the Wild Walkie Films. Wild Walkie Films. Okay, that's my channel, guys. So yeah, that's a journey. The biggest journey. That was my struggles, my little growth, and everything truth. What I went through, okay? This is my life story. Okay. Alright, my friends. That's it for today. If you like the video, you can comment below. If you don't comment. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. Bye bye. Peace.